welcome to my giant Lidl haul. I literally just got home from Lidl's and decided to film this video before I unpack everything. We did a massive shop. My hubby just finished 12-hour night shift, and I dragged him to Lidl's. He wasn't too happy, but hey, he went with me. So I did my with monthly shopping. What I'm trying to go back to, which I used to do, and I saved so much money doing it this way, and then I've kind of lost it. And I used to do one massive shop at the beginning of the month, and I would spend like 150 pounds, buy all the things that we definitely need, all the meat that we definitely need, all the frozen things, and then I would just top up with like fresh veg, fruit, and sometimes fresh meat in the middle of the month. Altogether we spent 114 pounds, I think. There's quite a lot of things for my hubby and quite a lot of like cleaning products and stuff like that, which I'm not going to show because I won't be eating them. They're not keto friendly, so they're his, so I won't be showing them. One thing I want to mention, I wish I had hundreds of pounds to spend on groceries every month. I don't. I have a couple of hundreds, but that's it. So some of the things I eat, for people who are like obsessed with like every carb, every gram of sugar, everything, you will tell me that they're not absolutely keto friendly because they're not like amazing. You could have like, I buy my meat from Lidl because it's cheap. I know it's not amazing like buying it fresh from the farm, from the butcher or anything, I know, but I simply cannot afford things like that. So, and I sometimes buy my eggs like I did today from Lidl because we eat so many of them. I just buy them there. So I know they're not amazing, and I know some people say, "Oh, never buy it, it's not proper keto." I'm doing keto on a budget and it's working for me. So here we go. So let's start with meats. So I didn't buy meat for the whole month. We don't have massive. We have this new freezer that finally came, but it's not massive, and I can't buy this much meat, so because it won't fit in there. So I bought enough, I think, for a couple of weeks for dinner for both of us, and we will just do the top up in the middle of the month. Most probably one bag like this of meat. So this is my meat produce. So we have chicken drumsticks. We both love them. What I love Lidl's, because it's one of only few places where you can buy British beef mince with, I don't know if you can see it, 23% of fat. So it's the fattest of the fat meat that I think that's the highest fat content you can get with beef mince. We've got 4 pork shoulder steaks. Okay, that's another dinner. It's something I love, absolutely love. Pork belly slices. So it's 6 slices there, 3 each if I'm nice and share it. If not, I'll have it for 2 dinners. British turkey mince. It's only 7% fat, so it's not like great source of fat, but I like turkey mince. I like making little meatballs with it. When I have it as a spaghetti thing with my courgette, I like it. I like beef mince for burgers and stuff, but I don't really like spaghetti with beef mince. I think it's sort of leftovers from being brainwashed by Slimming World, that you have to, when I used to follow Slimming World, you have to eat like meat with less fat and all that. So then I switched to turkey mince, and I kind of like my spaghetti with turkey mince now. So I'll use that either for that or for just like a little burgers. Another thing is chicken thighs. Again, it's a massive pack, like enough for 2 dinners. There's more meat, and I guess they're in the other bag because I'm missing some pork. Chicken breast. This is just for the lazy days when I don't feel like cooking. like big dinner, or if the hubby is having leftovers from the night before, I can just get a chicken breast, few bits of it just fried with lots of veg in coconut oil and have that. This is something that hubby loves. It got mixed up with my bag. I don't think I'll be able to eat any of them because, oh mind you, it's 2.2 grams of carbs per one little fricadelle. So I could have, on a day when I didn't have many carbs, I could have maybe 5 of them, 4 or 5 of them with my vegetables for dinner. But I'll try to stay away from them. Just don't know if I'll be able to. So I have 2 packs of them because he loves them, and that's for the days, once again, when he doesn't eat keto. So it's hard sometimes to cook the same thing, like the same. I always try to cook our meals with the same base. So like if I have pork, he will have pork, but I'll cook rice or pasta or potatoes to go with his pork and some veg to go with mine. There are some dinners that I know he wouldn't eat them, or I can't make them non-keto, so that's when he can have his little ready meatballs and I can cook my keto friendly meal. Bockwurst, German sausage, beechwood smoked and cured pork sausage filled into natural pole casings. Not too bad. In 100 grams you will have 2 grams of carbs. It's 5 sausages, so 2 grams of carbs in each sausage. I think it's still really good. I'm happy with the content. Let me move on to the second bag. I'm trying to go fast because my videos they tend to be really long because I just talk so much. Now I'm not onto the massive bag. There'll be certain things I'll be just pulling out and putting them on the side because that's habits. Because like poison, absolute poison. How can he eat that? Like I hate white bread. Like ugh, I hate even touching it. Closed cup mushrooms. Love them. I can't eat. I think I eat mushrooms every day. Salad trio. So we have oak leaf lettuce, lollo biondo, and lollo rosso. They're the funny ones, the one with like egg, you know, dead underneath. Bleh. Anyway, they'll be gone in a couple of days. They only have, I was disappointed with some veg that they had in there. So they didn't have any fresh cauliflower. They had a little broccolis, but the price wasn't great anyway. And I have enough broccoli for 2 meals, I think, in the fridge anyway. So I bought myself a bag of frozen broccoli florets. They didn't have frozen cauliflower, so that's one thing I'll have to go and buy at some point in another shop. Another pack of mushrooms. These are my big flat mushrooms. I love them with like these mushrooms and an egg and a little burger on sauce, or a bit of sausage on top. So I might have burgers with that. I'm not sure yet, but definitely we'll have them in the next couple of days. There's some meats in here. So we have piri smoked mackerel. Apparently it's hot, so hopefully it'll be alright for me. 24.8 grams of fat in 100 grams. What is the carb? So, and 2.1 gram of carb in 100 grams of this mackerel. The whole packet is 200 grams, so one of them will be 2 grams of carb, which I think is amazing. And I have 2 of them, one for me, one for hubby. Yeah, we do eat some of the same things. Days Beauty, I've not seen it in Lidl's for a while, and I used to buy it every week. I love it. It's my Black Forest ham. I just love it. If you've never tried it, please go and buy it. And it's once again 0.8 grams of carbs in 100 grams of ham. So I can have half a pack, the whole pack of it, 200 grams for 1.6 grams of carbs. So hey, that's amazing. As the second pack of mackerel for happy. German peppered salami, 1 gram of carbs in 100 grams, so just over a gram of carbs, 1.3 gram of carbs in the whole packet of them. Amazing. So I love keto. You can just like, I'm just gonna have a packet of salami for lunch because it's 1 gram of carb and it's 400 calories. The whole pack will be about 400 calories and 1.3 gram of carbs. So like, come on. Find me healthier lunch. Oh, some more meat. I knew there's some more meat in the other bag. Whole chicken. I think I wanted to go for large one, but they didn't have a large one. They had a small and a medium, so I bought the medium one, 1.6 kilogram. I believe that was like $2.99. And once again, I know there are some people who will say, you should buy your chicken, blah, 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 blah. If I could afford, I would. If I could spend like £400 a month on just groceries, I would. But you know what? I'm eating supermarket meat, and I'm eating supermarket egg, and sometimes eating supermarket butter, and I'm still losing. So it's working for me. Not for me, because I hate Pepsi. If I drink fizzy, I drink Coke. Diet Coke, not Coke, oh, Diet Coke. Coke Zero. So that's for hubby. But I thought it was a good price because it was $2.49 for 6 cans. So I think that's quite a good price. He likes things like that. More meat. Oh. More meat. Honey cured chicken ham. This one is not great because it's 5 grams of carbs in 100 grams. But this is something like if I'm cooking and I know I won't eat for another hour and I just need something quickly to kind of keep me going, I'll have a slice. So as I say, if it's 5 grams in 100 grams, so I think it's, yeah, I can have a slice of it, and it's the massive one, and it won't really be bad. It'll be a couple of pounds really. Another goodie, German sausage selection. So we have like 4 different kinds. So we have mortadella, Kaisengewürst, I don't know how to pronounce it, another mortadella, and Bierschinken. I love it, and it's half a gram of carb in 100 grams of it. The whole pack is 150, so I could have that for like a gram of carbs. And why am I buying so much of hams and sausages and stuff like that is because this week it went great, because I would have like some chicken and cooked veg for lunch at work to break my fast at 12 o'clock. I eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. and I'm fasting for the rest of the day and night. So I was having like quite a heavy lunch at work, and then again I was having like a chicken or beef and or pork and veg for my dinner. What I want to switch to from next week, I want to have just some meat and maybe little veg, like a cold lunch at work, and then have a nice bigger meal at home in the evening. These beauties are, we both addicted to them, that's why we have 2 packs. So this beauty is Bavarian bratwurst. They're so nice. They're little white sausages with like some spices in it. They have a bit of pepper, and they have a little bit of it. Oh, they lovely flavour. Just have to try them. And they are 1 gram of carbs per 100 grams, so 0.2. So I can have 5 of them for 1 gram of carbs. 5. So that's amazing. The whole pack is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's amazing. So even if I have the whole pack of them, which I wouldn't, it will be like less than 3 grams, 2.5 grams of carbs. So that's amazing. So we have 2 of them, 1 each. Ooh, we get in there. More meats, more meats, more meats. We have bacon. Unsmoked bacon. I prefer to buy the one from Tesco's because it's the price wise it's a bit more expensive, but there's hardly any carbs in it. This one's got 0.8 grams of carbs per 100 grams, so it's not amazing, but it was like 85p. So I bought 3 packs of them, and then when I'm doing my top-up shop in the middle of the month, I will just go to Tesco and buy the other one there. But as I say, I don't eat enough of it to really get my carbs up this high. What else do we have? And we have some smoked bacon lardon. So just to show you different, this one is just already cut into pieces. I like that with my little omelette. So sometimes I put like some onion, mushrooms, this bacon and an omelette. And this one is only 0.1 gram of carbs in the whole packet. Woo! I've got some cheese. This one is cheese slices smoked over beechwood. I like smoked cheese. I like the taste of it. I think it's amazing, and it's just very good because it's 1.7 gram of carbs per 100 grams. Once again, if I eat cheese, which I only have like dairy, cream or cheese, that's the only thing I have really. I only have them like once a week, so if I would eat that, I'll have like 2 slices and that'll be it. So that's the cheese. What else do we have in here? Oh, now the bag. That was a steal, absolute steal. Look at all this fat, and then oh, hi. So it's pork boneless shoulder joint, $2.49 per kilo. Like, can you go any cheaper? I don't think you can. So for this massive piece that was 1.5 kilo, we paid $3.95, and it's obviously 0 grams of carbs. So this will do us for 2 dinners. I think we're greedy, because he will oh my god, he will eat a lot of it, and then I will have my half like split into 2 dinners. If I have that, I won't have any veg, anything with it. It will be just literally roasted or grilled pork for me. I can't wait. Sunday roast, not this Sunday, next Sunday. Oh, let's keep going. Is there anything else here for me? Here's another cheese. I will admit I only bought it because it's from Poland. I had to think for 2 seconds where I'm from. So Poland. So it's ser kasztelan śmietankowy. So it's a creamy cheese, not cream cheese. And this one's got 1.4 grams of carbs in it, and once again I'll have like 1 or 2 slices at the time, so it's still all good. Now I'm going to the back and have my stuff and hubby's stuff in, so I'll be like putting some stuff away, and if I think it's a good price, it's a still, I'll show you, because it might not be 100% keto friendly, but good enough really for some of us to eat. So grapes, I don't eat them. I used to all the time, but I don't anymore. Peppers, red and yellow for me, green one, I hate green one, but it comes in the same pack, so green one is for hubby, 95p I think, so that's a great price for 3 of them. Oh, this one I was really happy with, Savoy cabbage. So I'm going to be stinking the house down with some cabbage today. Cabbage is good because cabbage only have 2.3 grams of carbs per 100 grams. So I will have some like fried cabbage with, I think, maybe bacon. I will think about it, or I might cook like Polish bigos. If I cook Polish bigos, I will film the recipe video and make a Polish bigos with that. That's hubby's. That's his Heinz beans. Bye. What else do we have here? I'm disappearing because I'm looking at the bottom of my bag. Green beans. I know they're not amazing, and I know that beans are not super great on keto, but it's been months, literally like 6 months, I think, since I had beans. So I have a packet of green beans, and they were like 50p, so I was like, why not? And they have 4 grams of carbs in 100 grams, so this packet is, I don't even know how many grams, but that will be definitely at least 2 dinners for me. 220 grams, so yeah, that's at least 2 dinners for me, so 4 grams of carbs. I don't know why I only bought 1, and I bought it for hubby. I don't know why I didn't pick any for myself. I'm quite angry, but I've got Polish peacock pork and beef cabanos. They're not that great carbs wise because they have 3.7 grams of carbs per 100 grams. Maybe that's why I didn't pick them, but I'm sure I will steal 1 or 2 from hubby and he won't realize. The vegetable I can't live without, next to mushrooms, is courgettes, and I have 4 of them, and I think today I'll be making some courgette hash browns for myself, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, get into the bottom of this big bag. Oh god. Little snack tomatoes. I don't eat much of them anymore. I used to eat tomatoes all the time. Once again, Slimming World, there was like free food, speed food and all that. If I eat tomatoes, I literally eat those little ones, different colors, and I just have them with a bit of onion and stuff. Garlic, I am just rediscovering garlic after not eating it for quite a long time. I don't know why. I just started using garlic again with my cooking. I think my taste, since I stopped eating sugar, I don't know if I'm being crazy or like my taste buds changed. I'm tasting the things differently right now, and everything tastes so much better, and I'm just loving garlic at the moment, which makes my breath stinks a little bit, but hey, food tastes lovely. A few little bits and pieces. Oh god. What an amazing content, me just going like up and down. Crazy. I needed some like spices and stuff like that. I needed some curry powder. I didn't have any curry powder, but I got some thyme. That's from hubby's jollof rice. I've got some not crushed garlic granules. For some recipes I prefer to use the granules one. I found this beauty, and it was only, it was 6.9 grams of carbs in 100 grams, but I will literally use, if I use it for cooking, I'll use like a teaspoon of it, which is chilies, easy chilies in white wine vinegar. So it's 6.1, and then of sugars 1.7 per, yeah, so it will be less than a teaspoon or less than a teaspoon in some of the recipes. Mayo, yes, I could make my own at home. Yes, this one is not great because this one have 1.5 gram of carbohydrates in 100 grams, but it's only 0.2 gram of carbohydrates in a tablespoon, sorry, and I don't use more than that in my cooking. Walnuts, I have to say, it's been a really long time since I had walnuts. I bought them because I do like if I have lunch at work, sometimes when I eat at 12 o'clock, sometimes by 3:30 I have this moment like that's when my colleagues will take the sweets out, have the second after lunch, they'll have this snack at work, and I feel a bit jealous, so I wanted to have some nuts. I like peanuts, I like cashews, but I've heard that walnuts are good because they only have 3.7 grams of carbs in 100 grams, so about this pack, that will definitely, it's 200 grams, so that will definitely be enough for quite a few snacks at work in the next couple of weeks. Tomato puree. I don't use tomato puree that much because I hardly ever cook things with tomato sauce now. It's mainly just meat with loads of spices and veg, but my hubby loves pasta, he loves spaghetti, and he loves jollof rice, which I need tomato puree and passata for. So this one is quite high because it's got like 17 grams of carbs in 100 grams, but if I ever use it, I will literally use a teaspoon. So the teaspoon of it would be like 2 grams of carbs, I think. So I bought quite a few for him. I might use a tiny bit of that. I've got some passata. Once again, it's been ages since I used passata in my food. I had some frozen fish as well, which is God knows where in the other bag. But I bought a big bag, I think 900 grams of frozen white fish for I think $3.99. So that was a really good price. So yeah, so that's all my... Oh no, there's some onion. Did I show the onions? Not sure if I did. So we had some white and red onions. I'm not going to show the rest of it because it's literally eggs. Cheapest a little eggs. There is a toilet paper. There is oil for hubby. Bananas, other fruits that he would eat like apples and stuff, and cleaning products. So it's not too bad. As I say, £114 sounds like a lot in one go, but I used to spend £80 in Tesco's for like a weekly shopping, or like every 10 days. So I think the meat wise I'll be fine for 2 weeks. So in the middle of the month we're just going to do the top-up shopping with the fresh produce, like fresh veg and maybe some meat for a freezer. So here we go, my massive little shopping haul. I have 3 bags of sweets and chocolates and biscuits and things that I won't show you because I'm even embarrassed that they're still in my household. But hey, hubby is not eating keto. I'm still working on it. Maybe one day he will convert, but to convince a Nigerian man who is used to eating jollof rice and lovely things that that I used to eat, it's not easy. But for now I'm happy being keto and still cooking other dinners for him. Thanks for watching, guys. If you don't mind, please subscribe, like, leave the comment. so I know that there is someone there watching, and hope my videos help you with your shopping list for this month. Thank you, bye.